Sometimes I find myself sitting in bed, just pissed off, upset. All my good ideas, they start flowing into my head. That I should have done this today, that I should have texted this person about a certain thing, I should have filled out this email or this form or some kind of application for something. Like, there's a million things that go through my head at the end of the day. And it's not that I'm filled with regret. It's more so an itch. It's a motivation. It's a like an insatiable desire that I have to do better. And I don't think it'll ever stop. And sometimes it does worry me, but I'm grateful for it. I talk to a lot of people every single day, and most people don't think like me. And I don't understand why. And I talk to someone, and then I talk to another person, and your resistance to their ideas and their philosophies, it starts to wear down. But then I talk to someone that's very successful, someone that has the lifestyle that I want, and I'm restored because they tell me all the things that I do are very normal for them. When I talk to very successful people, they just don't have enough time. They're actually like organized chaos. They're all over the place. They're constantly being pulled in this direction and that direction, and they never feel like they're doing enough for the people that are in their life. That's how I feel. I feel like I should do more. I feel like I should give more. I feel like I should become more so I can give more to those around me. And that's the constant pursuit of what it is. I'm responsible. I'm the one that has to be there in case things don't work out. It's that need almost to be in control because you know that other people aren't going to step up. That's really what leadership is. Recognizing that someone needs to be in charge, and at the same time, not necessarily wanting to be that person. I think when I was younger, I wanted to be a boss. I wanted to be a leader. I wanted to be someone that's in charge. Now I realize that the second person in charge is actually the best position. It's not that you want to be number one. You want to be number two in terms of hierarchy and leadership. And it's because the burden and the weight is not on you, but the success and glory is always attributed to you. So my advice to anybody out there is to step into that number two position. If you can be a lieutenant, a right hand of someone that's very successful, of someone that's very driven, you're going to live a very good life, because the person at the top is obsessed. They never stop. They never sleep. They are always itching to do more. And it's a curse and a blessing. You're blessed with the ability to work and grind and do amazing things. But it's also a curse because you also have the burden, the weight. Everything is on you. And here's the thing that nobody talks about. Winning and getting that W, getting that victory, breaking that record in your company, doing those amazing things, that feeling of success, it literally only lasts for a second, and then you're on to the next one. You're on to the next thing. Like it just isn't something that you really enjoy. Because the moment that you enjoy that success and the moment that you relish in it, you realize that you're stagnating, and you're automatically in the process of losing that success, because now you have to defend that. Now that this success is yours, you have to defend it and maintain it. And I think that's what a lot of people really don't understand that success is about. If I have a great week, I have to just get back on it. I can't take a break. This sounds bad. It sounds difficult. And for many people it is. For many of you, this is not the lifestyle that you want. Becoming an ultra successful, multi-millionaire, entrepreneur, boss, CEO, that's not really like the goal for a lot of people. It's really not what you want to do. And so I understand that. I respect that. When people tell me that they work a 9 to 5 and they come home and they drink a beer and they, make love to their wife that they've known for a long time and they tend to their children, I don't look at that as lame. I don't look at that as, oh, you're a loser. That could never be me, because I know who I am. I know the desire that I have. I know the type of person that I am down to a core. But it doesn't mean that I'm better. I respect that. I understand where they come from. I understand that people want comfort in their life. But at the same time, my philosophy has always been my philosophy for myself and for those around me. I can respect that people have different philosophies, but I also think that men should really push through pain and suffering, because nothing great is accomplished without pain and suffering, and really the collaboration of other people that you may not necessarily agree with 100% of the time. I just don't want to have regrets when I'm older. I don't want to talk to my grandkids and say, when I was in my 20s, I was just working some job. I want to tell them, hey, look, I had millions in the bank. I was doing this, that, and the third. I was building a company here. I was traveling over there. I was, on this beach here. To look at a photo of me. Look how disciplined I looked physically. Look at how I was taking care of myself. I was going to MMA in the morning. I was punching people, getting punched myself. I want to tell my grandchildren this. I want them to have a legacy. I want them to have something they can look at. I don't want to have regrets when I'm older. One of the biggest things that I regret personally is not loving and giving to my dad enough before he passed away. And the logical thing is, you were 12 years old when he died. You didn't know anything. But, I did. I really did. I could have given my dad more love, more appreciation. I wasn't the most perfect kid. I was spoiled. Now, I wasn't doing anything bad. You can't really do that much bad at 12 years old, but I was spoiled. I didn't appreciate him. It was only after my father died that I really began to appreciate my mother, my parents, really, like the only parent I had. And it taught me, over a period of time to appreciate those that are close to you and those that you have in your life, because you don't know, one day they can be gone. Everything can be gone. So you've got to work like it can be gone tomorrow. So hopefully, like, if 90% of things go away, if 99% of things fall apart, that 1% that you have is enough for you to stand on, to live on, to kind of rebuild. I've built it up and lost it a bunch of times before. But now, if I were to lose 99% of what I have, I would still have enough money to start a full business, nothing compromised. That's amazing. And I'm just going to keep building up that reserve 1% that I need to keep around. Because life is going to hit you, and life is going to break you, and life is going to absolutely devastate you in your finances, in your business, in your relationships, in your friendships. And as long as you can hold on to 1%, and that 1% is good enough for you, as long as you build it up so much to where you have so much where that 99%, even if it's gone, you still have that 1% and you can stand on it, you are good. You are invincible. You are bulletproof. Because the reality is, most things won't take 100% of what you have. Most things won't even take 99% of what you have. Most things will take 80%, 70% of what you have. Most devastating situations, even things that are meant to destroy you, they don't take everything. Like, that's not just how life works. But also, it works the other way too. If you win something, you don't win all of it. I mean, even when you win the lottery, you take like 60% of that stuff, maybe even 40 in some cases. So not all wins are landslide 100% wins across the board, and not all losses are just 100% losses. As long as you build up a large level of your life, that residual percentage that you have, that 30%, 20%, that 10%, that 1%, if you can keep that, if that's enough for you, and you can rebuild with that, you are good. So I appreciate you listening to my little rant today, my little late night rant. And I want to thank you for taking time to listen to me and spend a little bit of your day here with me. It means a lot to me. I say that every episode, but really from the bottom of my heart, I'm just so grateful for it. So thank you so much for listening to me. If you ever need one-on-one coaching with me, click the link in my bio. Message me on social media if you ever need anything from me. Thank you for watching our videos and subscribing to our podcast. Hit that bell notification to stay on top of all the new videos we put out. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.